Hi everyone. In this video, I want to talk through how we can use OmniStudio's document generation capabilities in Revenue Cloud to produce dynamic conditional quote documents. I've set up two quotes in advance to illustrate this, a home services quote and a B2B software as a service quote. Before I jump into the document generation, I want to show you the template that I've built so you can see how it's structured. This template was created in Microsoft Word and includes a header, quote information, and quote line item details. You can see merge fields that I've set up in the Omni script to pull this data from the quote, including a prepared for section that will pull contact information as well. For the product table, I've set up a couple display options. The first is a combined view, this first table right here, where you can see all products in one table with the start date, end date, quantity, etc. And then a separated view where you can see one-time products split out from the recurring products in their own tables. I also have terms and conditions set up conditionally, where if the quote is a home services quote set off of a quote field, then you will see this set of terms and conditions, which is 11 bullet points long. Alternatively, if it is not a home services quote, you will see a different set of terms and conditions, which is 10 bullets long. Finally, at the end, you can see a customer acceptance section where we will auto-populate the contact's information followed by the footer. I'm going to close out this document and we will get into generating it. I'm on my home services quote to start, and there are two ways to trigger a DocGen template. You can either use a dedicated button or a embedded component on the record itself. I'm going to use the button for this first example. I'm going to click on Generate Document in the top right-hand corner, and then I will see a custom document configuration screen. You can add any pick lists, any radio buttons, things that you'd like on here to control the user selection as well as the document output. I have two questions on here: display products in one table or split by selling model. I've chosen combined. This is set as the default. I've also have another question for document format, where you can select Word or PDF. We're going to move forward with Word for this. When I click on Next, I'm going to end up with a preview screen from OmniStudio where we can see how the document is going to render. All of the merge fields are populated in here. You can see the prepared for, the quote line items. You can also see the terms and conditions that showed up conditionally. And finally, customer acceptance. You do have the option to download the document from here. Because you've selected Word on the previous screen, I'm only allowing the download of a Word format. However, this is customizable as well. If you don't download the document right now, you can also go back to the quote and you will be able to download the document from the quote because it is automatically saved under the file section as quote document. Moving on to the second quote. This is my B2B software as a service quote. I'm going to use the embedded component on the document generation tab I've created. We do have the same questions where I'll click next, and you should see the same preview that we had when you use the button. You'll be able to see the document here. It's going to render with information pertinent to this quote. You'll see our two line items and a different set of terms and conditions. From here, you can also download the document or just go to the related tab. It automatically downloaded